Hello, sound test. Okay, check. Audio check. Okay, complete. So, economic calendar, first of all. Nothing much, to be honest. Where is it? Monday, Tuesday, yellow news, basically. Thursday, 1:30. Watch out for that. Friday, ISM. Definitely watch out for ISM. Wednesday doesn't really actually show any news at all here. So, just be careful of the market holidays actually this week as well, because New Year's Day, New Year Eve is gonna be closed. It's January, New Year's, yeah, New Year's Day, so it's definitely closed, as you can see. But New Year's Eve, you should be fine. So at the end, till the end of the week, we should be able to trade, I believe. Uh, yeah, because Wednesday's New Year's Day, 1st of January, so that makes sense. So apart from Wednesday, do watch out for that. It's gonna go into a low range liquidity. Sorry, not low range, high low range, but it's gonna be a high resistance liquidity run, is what I'm trying to say. So a bit like last week. So again, formula is going to be the same. Wait for the accumulation and distribution towards the drawn liquidity side of the week, whether it's counterparty or weekly side. As soon as my experience tells me that we are done with the A and M accumulation manipulation, it's time to now distribute finally. I'm going to come in and take my pound of flesh. That's the plan this week. Price action wise, again, nothing's changed much on the higher time frame. We're still looking at risk off on the higher time frame. DXY, you can see the daily BISI here. There's a smaller BISI in the weekly inside of the daily, so I'm actually using that as a counterparty support, so to speak. We do have a previous weekly low nearby that we are most likely to rate for counterparty liquidity, as well as bearish sentiment engineering, offsetting people trades to get them to short so we can long it, take the other side of their trade, and then a reversal can occur somewhere below the previous weekly low in these quad levels, preferably not below the 50%. I don't want to see a body below this. Staying in the premium, hopefully. That would be a good signature if we do that. Pound is actually already hitting the SIBI weekly high here, closing below the 50%, which is a good sign, at least for the session I'm dealing with, which is New York Monday. But then again, draw liquidity, previous weekly lows here, these two equal, this is an equal low here, another target here. Don't think we'll get there because of the high resistance runs, but we can definitely start to go that way. BISI here that you want to target. Friday low here. This reclaimed CB may play a role as well, so keep an eye on that as well. But there's nothing much, to be honest, news-wise. It's just a case of practicing your patience basically this week, especially in high resistance liquidity run weeks. Practicing your patience, keep practicing. Practice makes perfect. It's like when I started traded, learned all these concepts. Even though I learned them, I wasn't getting the results that I anticipated. But when I started doing something really simple, which is just watching price all day, recording, observing, journaling what I observe, sorry, and just over time, over time, noticing patterns emerging from the data that I've collected. Not those chart patterns, okay? Patterns as in price does X when this is the time of the day. So at this time of the day, price will do this. At this day of the week, price will do this, and vice versa for sessions. Think of it like you teaching yourself. You basically teach yourself through the hindsight benefit of the chart after the fact. So for example, this week's already done. Okay, I have the benefit of hindsight now. So this is me teaching myself. A teacher is obviously going to know more than the student, right? That's why he's the teacher. So imagine the hindsight is being the teacher. The student is what is the who's the student here? Well, yes, I am the student, but more specifically, who's the student? My subconscious that I'm trying to teach. That's the student. So the hindsight experience of myself will teach the less informed or less experienced subconscious of mine that this happens. Typically, if this is the season, this is the market condition I'm dealing with at this time of the day, then this should be more likely to happen over this, basically. So that's basically how I taught myself. All the price action and all the how it moves intraday, from a premium to a discount, fair value gap, liquidity, inefficiency, all of that. So yeah. So we're gonna keep doing that. We're gonna observe. I think there's definitely a lot of, what's the word? I could basically really kill it if I can master one thing really good, and that is how to avoid the A and M, accumulation and manipulation phases, because those are lackluster. They're high resistance often. They're a pain to deal with anyway. Boring as well to watch. Whereas the low resistance part that comes right after that, that goes to where I anticipated. It's quick. It's low resistance. It gives me an easy opportunity to pyramid. Easy, fun to watch actually. It just quickly goes to my target. Boom, done. Close the chart. Close the laptop. Go on with my day. That's the kind of condition I'm looking at. If I can master this, can master the art of and the skill. If I can completely acquire it, I'm almost on my way. I'm already showing signs. I just need to completely master it. If I can do that, fucking hell, man. I can just sit out these shitty days and just kill it on the distribution days and not even need to trade, a lot basically in the week. Just make my target and be done with it. So that's the goal basically that I'm setting myself for the next, I would say 2-3 months. And the bigger goal that I am is, alhamdulillah, inshallah, I'll get funded this year. I think I can do it now. I've seen it. I've definitely seen myself. I can trust my analysis. I can follow a bias. I can control and manage risk when I need to do so. And most importantly, I can predict price and be profitable as well as being right. So now I'm actually going to put money where my mouth is. So yeah, I'm looking forward to next year.